Hello, I'm back again for my blog. Lisa's here. She's having a. Can you see you?
Hello.
Yeah. She might join in with some idle banter at some point.
I won't.
You might do.
I
It depends what I say. I might say something interesting that makes you want to expostulate something. I don't know. Is that even a word? You might ejaculate something.
Yeah.
Some words, obviously.
Mm.
Right. Now this is psychology fact. This is one of those 26 mind-blowing psychology facts that you never knew about people. Let's see if you know this one, babe. If I can find the right one. If you can't stop your stream of thoughts at night, get up and write them down. This will set your mind at ease so you can sleep. That's one that you might want to do, babe.
Mr. Lester does that.
Yeah, see, Mr. Lester. Mr. Lester does that. Maybe you should try it. Not that you know who Mr. Lester is, but it doesn't matter. We know who Mr. Lester is, and he does it. He's a clever person. Right, let's have a look.
He's an engineer.
He's an engineer. The water animal Hydra never gets old and can live forever. I've heard of mythical Hydra, that you cut off one head and two grow back. I didn't know there's actually a living, proper creature called Hydra. Look at this, it looks like a weird little green stalky thing under the sea by the looks of it. It does say water animal, so that makes sense. Interesting. I might have to look into that further, or you could look into it further. You could say, oh, I'm really engaged by the things that this man says on this blog, like she is, yawning there loudly, as I'm trying to make an interesting point. If it wasn't for my detractors, I'd have no one interested whatsoever. No. Right, so let's do a geography fact. Venice Island was built on a foundation of tree trunks. 12,000 years later, those same trunks still support almost all of central Venice. Oh.
Impressive.
Venice as in Venice itself, so Venice Island must be the floaty bit inside all the canals. We're built on a foundation of tree trunks which are still there 12,000 years later. Not 12,000 years, you idiot, 1,200 years later. That's still quite a lot of time, not as much as 12,000 of course, which would be like before mankind existed, probably, I don't bloody know. It certainly wasn't 12,000 years ago, it was 1,200. Yeah, that makes more sense. Okay, but still interesting. Right, philosophical quote of the day for you here, my Lisa. See if you can wrap your brain around this one.
The past is the past. The present is the present. But the future is yours. It'll always be yours to control. What's to know about that?
That's it. That's a philosophical quote. I'll say it again in case you didn't say it loud enough, in case you didn't hear it. The past is the past. The present is the present. But the future is yours. It'll always be yours to control.
So change your wicked ways.
Yeah, or make changes in your life that will affect what happens to you in the future. I think it's another way of looking at it, isn't it?
And vote on June the 8th.
Yeah.
The future is yours to control.
Yeah, this is true. Right then, now history on this day. We've just talked about the future and what could possibly be in the future. We've got history now. What happened on this day, the 25th of May, back in the midst of time.
Bloody Christ.
In the year, sorry.
Yeah,
don't read the second one. Read the first one to read, babe.
All right.
That would be foolishness. Pure foolishness. You come closer. You can make sure that you're in the.
No, I don't want to read it. Really.
Oh, but babe, I like it. Look, there's your little face. Where's your little face gone? What side are you on now? I'm lost. You've disappeared. Where are you? All right, just be me then. I think you look good, babe. You look good in my blog. Right. On this day in history, in 1521, the Edict of Worms condemns Protestant Reformation leader Martin Luther as an outlaw and heretic. I have heard of Martin Luther.
Oliver Cromwell?
Yes, but I was just talking about. I like to discuss the history, babe, about what things I remember about it if I know about it. Isn't Martin Luther the one who nailed his edicts to a wall or something, to a church door? Was that Martin Luther? I don't know. Yeah, anyway, in 1659, here's the Oliver Cromwell fact, babe. You were very impatient for it, but it's coming now.
Oliver Cromwell's son, Richard, resigns as Lord Protector of England, allowing Charles II's restoration.
So he was basically turned back into being king again, basically, wasn't he?
And we all know what happened after that, don't we?
I think we had a civil war, didn't we?
Yeah.
And then we got rid of all the royalties forevermore.
Exactly.
No more royals ever after. And on this year, in 1963, 32 nations formed the Organisation of African Unity with the aim of ending white rule in Africa.
Good.
Yeah.
Good for them.
Yes. Too much trouble caused by people taking over other people's countries. Much too much. Right, I will read the poem of the day, babe. A random poem. It's a random poem. Just hit random and see what comes out. It's not too long today, which is...
Margate.
Don't read bits out of it, especially reading it wrong from the end. Right, maybe it's not a good idea having her on the blog. She's a bloody trouble starter. Right. This is a poem by someone called Gerard Manley Hopkins. He lived from 1844 to 1889. What's so funny about Gerard Manley Hopkins? Manley, yes. But anyway, here's a poem called Spring and Fall. To a young child. Margaret, are you grieving over Golden Grove unleaving? Leaves like the things of man, you, with your fresh thoughts care for, can you? Ah, as the heart grows older, it will come to such sights colder. By and by, now spare a sigh, though wells of wanwood leaf meal lie, and yet you will weep and know why. Now, no matter, child, the name, sorrow's springs are the same. Nor mouth had, no, nor mind expressed, what heart heard of, ghost guessed. It is the bright man was born for, it is Margaret you mourn for. Yeah, as usual with me, reading it the first time, you do tend to cock up a little bit, as you could probably tell there.
What does that word mean?
Which one? There's a few tricky ones sometimes.
No, there was one that I particularly heard, but I was trying to be rude.
What was it? There was one that was like...
That would be...
not blight.
No.
Bollocks wasn't it? So, winewood. I've never heard of that word before.
Bollocks.
Don't say that, babe.
Marguerite,
how can you swear?
You are grieving, bollocks.
Yeah, no, it wasn't in the poem.
Bollocks.
It'd be a poem if you wrote it, babe.
It'd be a limerick if I wrote it.
Shall I read it again?
No, let me
No.
read it. No.
You want me to read it? You want to read it? Huh? Okay, I'll read it again. Just see if I can get it better this time. You can find out that B word that you thought of.
Marguerite.
Margaret, are you grieving over Golden Grove unleaving? Leaves like the things of man you, with your fresh thoughts care for, can you? Ah, the heart grows older, it will come to such sights colder. By and by, nor spare a sigh, though words of wanwood leaf meal lie, and yet you will weep and know why. No, now no matter, child, the name, sorrow's springs are the same. Nor mouth had, no, nor mind expressed, what heart heard of, ghost guessed. It is the blight man was born for.
Blight.
It is Margaret you mourn for.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't say it properly the first time you heard me say it. That's
No.
right. It was blight, but I think I got it mixed up. You know, when you read things for the first time, you tend to blink and cock them up, didn't you?
Yeah.
And I kind of like, yeah.
What
so
does
I kind of,
wanwood mean?
I don't know. I've seen some type of wood. Though worlds of wanwood leaf meal lie, isn't leaf meal the leaves that have fallen from the tree and settled on the floor?
Maybe.
Isn't that called leaf meal? So I'm assuming wanwood is a tree.
Wanwood is
Could be wanewood.
waning.
It could be
yeah,
waning.
Yeah.
Could be waning.
So it means basically when the leaves fall off the trees.
Yeah, I believe so. Anyway, one more thing before we go. And this bloggy. Well, we try. It is quite interesting. I do like to sort of.
Wanwood.
Babe, you should always do my bloggy with me. It should be us. We should do it together.
Sleep.
I know, but we should make it a thing, babe.
You're a busy
Make
girl.
it a thing, and we can have a competition. Who can fart the loudest?
I'm a lark and you're an owl.
Really, babe?
Yeah, I should do a 6 o'clock blog.
Yeah, babe.
I should do a wakey blog, shouldn't I?
And I go, good night, blog.
Yeah.
And he says, hello, good morning from me, and it's good night from him.
Yeah.
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 Right, now here's a deep philosophical question.
You stink!
Thank you, babe.
You stink like poo.
It's that dinner you got me. Thank you. Maybe I should use this philosophical question. What is true love?
You smell like poo and cabbage.
True love is lying next to me after I've just let one off.
Yeah. Fucking...
I'm not even sure if that was the next question I was supposed to ask, actually.
I need a gas mask.
You need a gas mask. Honestly, it's not that bad.
It smells like poo everywhere. Poo and cabbage.
And on that note, I'm going to say goodbye.
You just had a shower as well.
Yeah, but up my bum, did I?
No. Thanks.
You want to wave? Come in and wave with me. Come in and wave at the blogger files, babe. Come and wave at the blogger files. There you are. Hello. Good night, blogger files. Good night, blogger files. We're gonna have crusty old person Nookie in a minute.
No, we're not. We're gonna... It stinks too much.
I think I cork up my bum. Bye, everybody.